In this video, we are going to compare 2018 winner Shawn Rhoden and first runner-up Phil Heath and this year Prague Pro winner Martin Fitzwater. So we are going to compare these three athletes. So let's start. So in front lat spread, you can see Shawn Rhoden was so conditioned in 2018, and we can see Phil Heath. He was carrying a nice size and conditioning, but still he was not at his peak. You can see his midsection. The midsection was not good. So we have seen prime Phil Heath. In his prime, he was so phenomenal. He was so big conditioned, but in 2018, he was looking flat from midsection. You can see also. You can see the serratus anterior lats are good. Chest, arms are phenomenal. You can see shoulders are good. So although he's carrying a nice frame and conditioning, and we see Martin Fitzwater, I would say Martin Fitzwater was way better conditioned in 2024 Mr. Olympia than this Prague Pro, and still Prague Pro he has good size and a nice conditioning. So overall, in terms of conditioning, the midsection, overall you can see the serratus anterior in Shawn Rhoden's physique. He was so impressive. You can see the chest, especially the quads, the striated quads, the depth, the size. So overall, Shawn Rhoden is winning this pose, and second, I will give this to Phil Heath because of overall conditioning and best quad separation with huge size and arms. So overall, I am giving second to Phil Heath and third Martin Fitzwater. So let's move to second pose, any side chest. Again, Shawn Rhoden is carrying a very nice shape and conditioning. Quads, you can see glutes, hamstrings are so conditioned, and we can see Phil Heath. So Phil Heath is dominating in this pose. You can see the glutes, hamstrings, quads, everything. He is just conditioned with big size, and we see Martin Fitzwater. He is carrying a good size, I would say, but in terms of conditioning, he was not at his best, I would say, in Prague Pro. And you can see the midsection is not that impressive. The chest, overall physique, he is not very hard conditioned, and overall, I think Phil Heath is winning this pose because of his massive size in arms, shoulder, chest. Even you can see the oblique side and serratus anterior. He is looking good, and glutes, hamstrings are also good. If we only talk about conditioning, I think Shawn Rhoden can win, but overall size in this pose, Phil Heath is looking way better in size. So I will give this to Phil Heath, and second Shawn Rhoden, and third Martin Fitzwater. So let's talk about back lat spread. So in this pose, you can see Phil Heath. He's looking impressive. The depth, the middle traps, the overall glutes, hamstrings. He's so impressive in this pose, and even Martin Fitzwater is looking so impressive in this pose. His glutes are good, hamstrings are good. The density in back, he's so impressive in his back section. He has very massive dense back. And Shawn Rhoden, if we compare upper body, Shawn Rhoden's width is good, but the depth in muscles, the conditioning, the roundness in muscle, I prefer Phil Heath because of the roundness in back, the traps, rear delt, overall lats, shoulders, triceps, glutes, hamstrings are looking better. So I will give this to Phil Heath. Second, I will give this to Martin Fitzwater because of his glutes and hamstrings conditioning and denser back. So even though Shawn Rhoden has good legs, hamstrings, glutes are so impressive, Shawn Rhoden's physique, but still upper body is not that impressive. The density is not that impressive. So I will give this to Phil Heath, second Martin, and third Shawn Rhoden. So let's talk about back double biceps. So in this pose, Shawn Rhoden is looking so impressive. You can see the tiny waist and lats, middle traps, shoulders, arms. He's so impressive. Glutes, hamstrings are, we already discussed that very nice glutes and hamstrings from Shawn Rhoden. And if we talk about Phil Heath, you can see the roundness in back overall. The V taper is good. The back density, you can see the depth in middle traps, shoulders, arms are so impressive. Glutes, hamstrings, we have already discussed that he has so impressive legs. And if we talk about Martin Fitzwater, he's looking good, but I would again prefer Phil Heath because of the roundness of muscles in his body. And second, I will give this to Martin Fitzwater because of the density in back, glutes, and hamstrings. Although he's not that conditioned, but still he's carrying a best physique. And third, I will give this to Shawn Rhoden. So let's talk about most muscular, and you can see Shawn Rhoden. So there is no doubt that he's carrying a beautiful, hard conditioning physique. We can see the gap in midsection. You can see the oblique separation, midsection, chest gyration, shoulder roundness, arms, legs. So if we compare only arms, Phil Heath is unbeatable. Even you can see the shoulders, chest, conditioning, striations, midsection, quads. Phil Heath is looking so impressive. But then again, you can't ignore Shawn Rhoden. He's also looking so impressive, conditioned. But still, Phil Heath is looking bigger in this pose. So just because of his big size in upper body, I will give this to Phil Heath. And second, I'll give this to Shawn Rhoden. Third, we are going to give is Martin Fitzwater. And overall, Martin Fitzwater was good, but he can't stand near in these two legends. And we have already seen fights from 2017 and 18. So in 2017, Phil Heath was the winner, and 2018, Shawn Rhoden beat Phil Heath. So overall, the winner according to this comparison is Phil Heath. But one thing I want to say that Shawn Rhoden's abdomen with thigh pose is unbeatable. So in that pose, Phil Heath was not impressive. So also there were so many transitions in 2018 where Phil Heath was not impressive. His transitions were not good. He was not controlling his cut. So overall, there was lots of factor that Shawn Rhoden beat him, and he was flawless in 2018. So the reason why he beat Phil Heath. And overall, in this comparison, according to these photos, Phil Heath is winning. But if we see the every poses like abdomen with thighs and all the transitions, so we will see that Shawn Rhoden is easily winning because he was so beautiful in posing, whether it is front lat spread or abdomen with thighs. So he was the real winner. And second was Phil Heath, and third, yes, Martin Fitzwater. So this was the comparison. I hope you liked it. Very soon we'll see you with new video. Till then, bye bye.